Today we're going to answer two questions. One, what is the twin flame ascension journey? And two, why am I on the twin flame ascension journey? Like, what did I do to end up here? So my name is Susie. I'm your certified twin flame ascension coach, and I'm really looking forward to answering these questions with and for you today. So number one, to understand what the twin flame ascension journey is, we need to walk it back just a touch and understand what ascension is. Okay, so ascension is a term that sounds very woo-woo. It sounds, like it's associated with, angel numbers and weird ascension symptoms and, divine masters in the sky. And to an extent, that's there, right? But what I really want you to focus on is what is ascension for me practically, right? And so practically speaking, I hope this is as grounded as it can be. Ascension is what you're working through, what you're working towards, lifetime after lifetime, right? Ascension is a remembrance of who you truly are, right? It's coming back home to love, right? Because that's who you really are at the core. You aren't this awful, evil being created to do horrible things or created to feel victimized by horrible things. That's not the nature of who you are. And I think hopefully those of you watching can feel the truth of that. The nature of you is love, and the nature of you is really beautiful divine things, and that's why you strive towards those things, right? So ascension is the process of remembering who you truly are, right? Coming back home to love, okay? And we are all on that journey in some way, shape, or form, right? Some much more intentionally than others, right? Others beginning to wake up to that, others not really having a word for it, but still on that journey, right? If you're listening to this video, you're becoming much more aware of that journey, right? And maybe even intentionally walking it, right? Being more conscious about your I cannot say that word, about your ascension process, okay? So now we look at the twin flame ascension journey, right? There's more than just one way to ascend, but your twin flame ascension journey is going to involve ascending at a very accelerated rate, right? In partnership with your twin flame. That doesn't mean you have to have your twin flame right next to you right now in order to be on the twin flame ascension journey, though at some point you will, okay? And the reason the twin flame ascension journey is in partnership with your twin flame is because all of those things that your twin flame does that bring up a trigger in you, or bring up a block to your union, or make it difficult to be together, right? They're pointing those out to you for the purpose of you healing your blocks, not only to being together, but coming back home to love within you. And if you walk this journey really intentionally, you're going to notice that as you heal those blocks, those things that your twin flame brings up to you, you feel more and more peace and love within you, right? And that's twin flame ascension. And at some point, as you're walking this journey, you're going to come together with your twin flame physically, not just spiritually, but physically as well. And that's going to accelerate the process even more, right? And not through chaos and fights and whatever. I mean, there might be a little bit of that, but you're going to end up partnering and going deeper into peace together more intentionally. Right, but first you have to walk through this bit of your journey where you're, really calling in that relationship with your twin flame, which if you're watching this video, that's most likely where you're at, right? So the twin flame ascension journey, yes, you get an eternal partner, your ultimate lover, your best friend, your highest teacher, all in one. But because they're all of that, they're also this really intense path of ascension, right? And when you understand that, you're fully honoring the twin flame ascension journey for what it is, right? And then you can, once you do that, you can sustain your union with your twin flame, right? Like you have a better foundation for your union because you understand what the actual purpose is, and how to actually receive what your twin flame is showing you. So now let's look at number 2, why you're on this journey. I know definitely there were times early in my twin flame journey where I was like, why did I have to meet this person? Like, what did I do in my life to encounter this? Like, why can't it just be easy for me? Like it seems to be for other people who just, are having casual relationships and flings. Like, what did I do to end up here? And if you're wondering that in any way, like any part of you, um the answer, and you might not love this answer, but it's just the truth, is there some part of you that consented and called in this journey, right? And that might be the part of you that was searching for your one true love, right? I hear people who made a conscious choice inside of them to be with their one true love, and then a little bit down the ways they're suddenly on a twin flame journey. What? Okay. Another reason you might be on this journey is there might be a part of you that you already know already, who's very spiritually inclined and really passionate about love and the divine and God, and because of that you called in your twin flame as an accelerated path to all of that. Okay, and now you're on it. Now you're on it, and you can jump off if you want to. Like, no one can stop you from doing that. But I can say, like, for me personally, this journey is like highly rewarding. You do end up with your twin flame. You do go into greater love and get to know yourself, and it's really, really beautiful. So if you're wondering why you're on it, you were probably desiring your one true love, or you were desiring ascension, right? You really wanted to come home to love, and so you manifested the path. Congratulations.